Hey everyone, it's Robert the Bruce, and that's right, today we're covering Spaz 12 Sniping. And I gotta say, if you've never done this, it is a lot of fun. Great way to mix up your normal gameplay, or even just to use as your one of your main setups. So a couple of different ways you can set up your kit to do Spaz 12 Sniping, and I'm gonna go over those and show you, honestly, just how truly dominating this kit can be. Now, what all can you do with the Spaz 12? Most guys just think it's a shotgun, close quarters combat only, and after that there's not much you can do with it. Well, that is wrong. My favorite Spaz 12 setup is the 6x rifle scope, the laser sight, and the slugs. It is a sniper rifle, and it is a close quarters beast at the same time. Just truly an awesome weapon when you set it up this way and learn how to use it. I like the 6x scope because you get that great distance out of the slug. When you load it with slugs instead of buckshot or something else, you get basically one big round fired out of this shotgun. It's not 100% accurate, but with the big scope, it's pretty accurate up to a pretty good solid range. With the laser sight, though, you're not confined to only the long range shots, because then you can just hit fire with fairly solid accuracy and take guys out at close to medium range. So it's truly a beast for a lot of different situations. You get up on a roof like I did here, claymore the ladder behind you, and thankfully when guys get around the claymore they're still not smart enough to kill me. You can do some work. I went on like an 18-0 run, and about half of that was up on this roof with the Spaz 12. Claymore at my back guarding me and just picking guys off at range all over the place. It's a lot of fun. You know it makes the other guys mad, and if they've never heard of this setup before, when they see they got killed by a Spaz 12 and then they see that you're way far away, they're like, what in the world? So you got to try it out if you haven't yet. You will be surprised how much fun you can have, and once you spend a little time with it, you'll realize this really is an effective setup. It's not just a troll setup or whatever you do goofing off having fun. You can really do some solid work here. Now on the smaller maps, I like to switch to an ACOG sight. You don't, if like Sign Crossing on Team Deathmatch here, there's not near as many big long stretches where you really need that 6x scope. So if it's this or even Operation Metro or really anything that's smaller, I like to switch to the ACOG. You still get a little bit of zoom when you need it, but you don't really need that real long zoom because you just don't really have many areas where it's useful. I'll also switch it up when I'm on the ACOG. I'll switch it up and use the extended mags instead of the laser sight. Reason being, you can hit guys at just about any range with the ACOG, even if they're fairly close. So the laser sight isn't quite as necessary. And if they're right in front of you, you of course don't need it. So then you throw on the extended mags, get some extra shells in there, and it still is just a monster weapon. Now, if you haven't used the Spaz 12 much, you'll unlock these slugs at 90 kills and the 6x rifle scope at 125 kills. And don't worry about that or freak out like, oh man, what a drag, I have to use it for forever. If you haven't used a pump action that much, use that as an opportunity to get better with it and to learn how to make each shot count. It is much different than using a semi-auto like the Sega or a full auto like the USAS 12. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's a subscribe button right there on the screen if you haven't yet. Love it if you hit that and subscribe. And if you've got a weird kit setup that you use that's really effective, put it in the comments. I love trying out these weird, unique gun setups and seeing what is kind of a diamond in the rough that really works well. So put yours in the comments. We'll discuss it and give me some more ideas of what I can try out. And you know what? As always, don't forget, only rookies camp the enemy spawn.